Hello subscribers and new viewers. This month the Nintendo Switch 2 turns 1 year old, so I decided to make a video called My Games on Nintendo Switch 2. I previously made a video called My Games on Nintendo Switch, but this one will be different. I won't just name all the games and explain what they are about. Instead, after a short explanation of each game, I will try answer one question. Did this game give me something completely new? Also, to keep this video from getting too long, I will only focus on games made specifically for the Switch 2 or special Switch 2 editions and other important titles. Let's start. The first game is Mario Kart World, a very popular title, despite its starting price of $80. I remember the first time I played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with my sister. Before that, I had only played Mario Kart Tour on my phone, so playing on a TV with someone else gave me a lot of great emotions. I didn't buy Mario Kart World at release, I got it later, in December. And yes, I was surprised. It has beautiful graphics, new modes like Knockout, which is pretty dynamic, and most importantly, mechanically. The game feels like it's on a whole new level. But anyway, it's still the same Mario Kart. If you compare Mario Kart Tour and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, the difference between them was much bigger. Is the price wrong? I can't answer that question. The game is not bad, in fact, it is much better than 8 Deluxe. If you have a Switch 2 and haven't played the previous part, I highly recommend it. The gameplay feels better, but overall, it's the same game. Now, I would like to talk about The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Switch 2 editions. I originally bought both of these games on the Switch OLED and played them mostly there. Tears of the Kingdom is my favorite game of all time and the best game ever in my opinion. I have played Horizon Zero Dawn, Assassin's Creed Shadows, GTA 5, Cyberpunk and others, but none of them have such a deep connection with the open world like Zelda. Whenever I played it, I never asked myself, what should I do next? Because there is always so much to do. Shrines, Zonai devices, Sky Islands and the underground. Both the main story and the side quests are amazing. There are so many cool things to do, like rebuilding Lorraine village, taking photos of monsters for the sculptor, working with pen for Lucky Clover Gazette, repairing the bridge, or helping all people in Hateno village. Zelda has a very unusual gameplay style that I absolutely love. And yes, paying $10 for the upgrade was totally worth it. On the Switch 2, with high resolution, 60 FPS, HDR and better textures, this game finally shows how truly beautiful it is. Donkey Kong Bananza was my first Switch 2 game made specifically for this console. Yes, Nintendo was originally developing it for the Switch 1, but decided not to release it there. I think they could have made it a cross-gen title for both consoles, but then released. They needed strong exclusives for the new hardware. Some people might say the Switch 1 was too weak for Bananza, but in my opinion Nintendo successfully optimized Zelda Tears of the Kingdom on it, so they could repeat it with Donkey Kong again. What about the game itself? Honestly, I am not usually a big fan of Donkey Kong, but I absolutely loved this game. The music in the trailer was awesome and the in-game audio is just as good. Bananza is one of the best Nintendo games right now, and it does a great job of showing off the new HD Rumble 2 features. The graphics aren't doing anything completely groundbreaking, but they have a very nice style that reminds me of Pixar movies. The gameplay is another major highlight. I don't know any other games where you can destroy levels, smash the ground, throw pieces of it, change the terrain and dig holes like this. Also in Bananza, Pauline sits on DK's shoulder most of the time, and she can transform him into other animals, like a snake, an elephant, an ostrich, a zebra or strong conch. Personally, I didn't really like this mechanic, because it felt a bit uncomfortable to use. Overall, Donkey Kong Bananza is a great game and one of the best titles on the Switch 2. It gave me the exact same feeling I had when I played Super Mario Odyssey on the Switch 1, which by the way has a free upgrade for the Switch 2. Speaking of Mario Odyssey, I remember saying that it was the main reason I wanted to buy the first Switch. It is a 3D platformer that is technically deeper than Mario 3D World or 3D Land. It features 12 small open world locations, and the mechanic where you throw Cappy to take control of enemies is brilliant. It's easily one of the best 3D platformer ever made. So Donkey Kong Bananza gives you a feeling that is very close to Super Mario Odyssey on the first Switch. Donkey Kong is definitely a must-have game if you own a Switch 2. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. When I first saw it, I didn't expect anything big, because I had previously played the demo of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. But after I finished the game, I finally understood how important it actually is. The lighting, grass density, level of detail and vegetation, all of this makes Age of Imprisonment look even more beautiful than Tears of the Kingdom. The plot connects perfectly with Tears of the Kingdom. A lot of things that we didn't know or understand before were explained in this game. As for the gameplay, it's pretty standard for the Musou genre. However, I really liked that every character has their own special power, and you can combine them. Also, the night devices are here too, and they make the fights much easier. So Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment might not be something groundbreaking in terms of gameplay, but if you love Zelda lore and games, you should definitely play it. The next game I decided to buy was a bit unexpected for me, because I wasn't waiting for it. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Before this, I had played Hollow Knight Silk Song and the demo of Metroid Dread, and I realized that the Metroidvania genre is just not my thing. However, Metroid Prime 4 was a brand new release at the time, and I wanted to try something new from Nintendo. I played this game mostly on the Switch 2. While the first Switch had long loading times between locations and its 720p resolution wasn't enough for such a detailed game. It works brilliantly on the new console. A lot of Switch 2 features are supported in Prime 4. Mouse mode, motion controls, upscaling, 120 FPS and 4K resolution. In one word, most of the hardware features are here. The game doesn't have next-gen graphics, but it looks good enough. The only thing I didn't really like was the character faces. As for the gameplay, maybe I'm being a bit too critical, but here's what I didn't enjoy. If I had to explain what you actually do in this game, my answer would be: most of the time you just walk and shoot. You walk through corridors, open doors, walk through more corridors, open more doors, and repeat this a lot. Sometimes, of course, you fight enemies or complete a small puzzle to open special door, Also, I didn't like that you can only save your progress in special save rooms. But all of these downsides are just my personal opinion, because I don't like Metroidvanias. If you love this genre, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will be a great game for you. For me, it gave me a lot of new experiences with Switch 2 features and Metroidvanias. I will continue playing it, and even thought it is not my favorite game. To be fair, it is a really good game. Before this, I wasn't really interested in Assassin's Creed, but when Ubisoft announced that Shadows would be ported on the Switch 2, I wanted to try it. By the time I had already finished both Zelda games, and I was looking for a new big open world adventure. When Assassin's Creed Shadows finally released in December, I bought Metroid Prime 4 first, and then in February I decided to pick Assassin's Creed. The first problem was the size. It takes up 60 gigabytes of storage. I bought it on the eShop, but I saw that physical version wasn't a standard game card. It was a K game card. Honestly, I have to ask, why? Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth use K cards because they are 100 gigabytes each, but Assassin's Creed Shadows is only 60 gigabytes, and 64 game cards exist. Ubisoft claimed it was for stability, but titles like Indiana Jones and Cyberpunk run on normal cards without issues. In my opinion, they just chose cheaper media. As for the game itself, I really liked the Japanese vibe. The visuals are great, and it's fun to switch between playing as a shinobi, using stealth of course, and as a samurai, engaging in powerful combat. I won't spoil the plot, but basically a group of villains stole something important from nowhere, and her clan. The main challenge is to track down and kill 11 masked targets and their boss. The map is huge, and based on real Japan, with real region names. It won't shock anyone who played previous Assassin's Creed games. Each region has its own problems caused by the evil clan, and as you progress, you can complete side quests that tell the backstories of the main characters. It's a massive game that offers many hours of gameplay in medieval Japan. On the Switch 2, it runs well. In docked mode, I don't see any issues at all. In handheld mode, it does look a bit blurry, mostly like a low detail HD image, but it is definitely playable. So did this game give me something new? On the one hand, it's not Zelda, it lacks that deep level of connection with the open world, but on the other hand, it's a big win. I'm playing one of the most demanding game out there, and finally tried Assassin's Creed series for the first time. It was a fresh experience, and I'm glad I gave it a shot. I have played Animal Crossing New Horizons for about 110 hours. I sometimes take a break from it for a few days, but I always find myself coming back. It's such a pleasant game. You don't have to fight anyone, there is no complex plot, you just relax. There is no much to explain, as most people already know how it works. Nuke Industries gives you a deserted island, and it's up to you to make it comfortable and beautiful. You sell items to Timmy and Tommy to earn bells, which you then use to buy furniture for your house or decorations for your island. There are other types of cash, but bells are definitely the most important. Everyone finds their own way to earn them, but I mostly just sell fossils. I played this game on the first Switch, where it ran perfectly. However, when I switched to the Switch 2, all my save data migrated to the new console, leaving nothing on the old one. I haven't been able to play it on my original Switch since. On the Switch 2 the game didn't look great at the launch because there was no native resolution update or handheld boost mode. Playing a 720p game on a 1080p screen, especially with a new display, made it look a bit blurry. Another issue was the screen's ghosting effect. It's usually not noticeable, but in Animal Crossing it's very easy to spot. After 6 months, Nintendo finally released an update, so now the resolution is native, still the ghosting remains. Ultimately, it's a Switch 1 game, but Nintendo policy forced me to move it to the Switch 2. It doesn't offer any new gameplay experience, and it runs at the same resolution on both consoles. Actually, there are more games I wanted to talk about, like Mario 3D World, plus Bowser's Fury, TMNT Splinter's Fate, Splatoon 3, Apex Legends, Fortnite and others. But I don't want to make this video too long, and I think I have covered enough information to reach a solid conclusion. So to wrap things up, did the Switch 2 give me better emotions and a better experience? Not just as hardware, but as a gaming platform. I would say yes, it definitely did. The new console didn't reinvent the Wii with features we would only dream of, but it's a great device that has brought something fresh to the table. When I was playing only Nintendo exclusives on the Switch 1, I completely forgot about my PS5 for a long time. But on the Switch 2 I discovered games like Apex Legends, Assassin's Creed Shadows, SpongeBob Titans of the Tide. The Final Fantasy VII Remake demo actually inspired me to start playing the series on my PS5, and now I'm planning to pick up Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on the Switch 2 as well. I am even thinking about getting Hitman on it. So to answer the main question of the video, am I happy with it? Now I have an answer. The Switch 2 might not be a brilliant console in the sense of a massive leap, but it introduced me to games I never thought I would be playing. Thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Also, you can watch my other videos, and goodbye.